Hello, you guys. Happy Wednesday. It is so beautiful out here today. And I'm sitting inside a little bit to just get some work done and figured I'd pop on here, say a quick hello, and kind of go over a couple of things that are happening along with the topic of sharing and not selling. Okay, so I'm just gonna log into my office here. I hope you guys are having a great day. A couple exciting news before I start about some social media stuff is that Cookies and Cream is coming out next week. So make sure you're reaching out to your coaches, your clients, potential coaches, friends, family, everybody. Let them know what's happening. This is gonna be such a good flavor and it's new. So I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be one of my favorite ones. And then on top of that, our new program, 645 by Amwala Caesar, is coming out in just a few short weeks. So I wanted to go over what this program is a little bit. I know we're gonna have a training about it, so don't worry about anything if you don't know anything right now. But it is gonna be a, what's it called? 6 days a week program. It is gonna be about 45 minutes a day, and it's gonna be amazing. So excited for this. I wanted to share something, but I can't figure out how to get there. So yeah, Cookies and Cream. Sorry guys, something's wrong with my internet. It's not working, I don't know why. Okay, here I am. Anyway, sorry, mom brain, the girls are out for the day, so I feel like super, what am I doing with myself? Anyway, okay, 645. It's a strength and mobility training program designed to help you build incredible power by losing weight and finishing and feeling wiped out at the end of the workout. The first program that he did, which was the work and the prep, were one of my favorite programs. So I'm really excited about that. So this is coming out. We'll go over this with the training. I'm not going to go into detail with that. But Cookies and Cream, new program launch, meaning that we're going to be getting ready, creating events, and just hyping up this program because it's going to be so good. So anyway, with jumping back to the beginning of everything, I want you guys to remember, if you are struggling in this business, it's important to reevaluate what's working and what's not working, because that's the only thing that's going to have to, something's going to have to switch to move forward. So if you're struggling with signing anybody up right now, I really want you to focus on what you could be doing better. Not necessarily that you're doing anything wrong, but changing things up. Maybe you're messaging, maybe you're not reaching enough people, maybe you're not explaining things correctly, maybe you're not being social on social media. Really reevaluating where you are and what you can fix, okay? That's what Failing Forward is all about, and that's what we all have done, so don't worry, you're not alone. I'm not gonna lie, last month was a struggle for me. I was doing so good from January until about April, and I kind of felt like a standstill, and that's totally normal, totally okay. I'm still pushing forward, I'm still here, but just remember, you're not alone, okay? So just remember that. But social media, I know that a lot of network marketing companies, you come on and they just want you to reach people and reach people and reach people, and the same thing that I was focusing in on numbers a lot, and that was my downfall. I wanted to invite 100 people a day if I could, but I wasn't having those genuine connections with people. And then I'd have somebody who did 5 or 10 invites a day, and they had huge success. So it really depends on the quality of your connections and the people who you're talking about over the quantity. So just remember that. If you're struggling, then just go on social media, go on Instagram, be social, have engaging conversations, ask questions, go on stories, make reels. If you don't know how to make reels, then you could figure it out. I figured it out. We have a training on that as well. And just make it fun. You remember, when people come to your page, they want to see value, they want to see excitement, they want to see something that they can take away from it. So make sure you're being engaging. You're not just posting random things about your pets all day. And of course, that's totally fine. If that's your niche market and people are relating to you and you love it, that's totally fine. But if you are struggling with getting people, then kind of reevaluate your Instagram or your Facebook and see, what can I do better? Maybe you're not posting enough about nutrition, but a lot of people want to see nutrition who are part of your groups. Maybe you're not posting enough, maybe genuine things about yourself. Maybe people think that you're just posting, random different things and they really don't know what you're about. So really just try to focus in on the people who you're talking to and engage on their social media, comment on people's posts, make things funny, make things real, show your kids screaming, whatever it is, show real life. Maybe you're doing something and the whole bag of flour fell on the floor in the kitchen and now there's a huge mess, kids are everywhere, it's nonsense. Post that stuff. People love to see that stuff. They want to see that you're a real person. They want to see you're working out, and maybe every day is not perfect. Maybe your kids are screaming in the background. Maybe you only did half of your workout and then something happened and you had to run out. Like, people want to see that stuff. So just be real, be engaging, and just remember, when we're talking to people, of course, we want everybody signing up, right? But just see what that person wants, which is really important. So have those genuine connections rather than 100, random connections. Try to focus in on a small group of people who you're talking to, who you're connecting to, who you think might benefit from what we're offering. And remember, it's not just saying, hey, buy a challenge pack from me. No, it's what are you looking for? Do you need the total solution? Maybe somebody just wants the workouts. Maybe somebody just wants Shakeology to replace a meal. Maybe they're struggling with something. Maybe somebody just wants to buy body ropes. Maybe somebody wants to just get the nutrition piece. Maybe someone just wants to order portion control containers. Just meet them where they're at, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be a challenge pack, or it doesn't have to be something crazy. We have a ton of promos going on. So of course, the best deal to get is a challenge pack because then they get everything. It just makes the most sense. And then make sure that when they do sign up, you let them know, hey, you're gonna get everything in this pack, but if you don't wanna continue on the shakes or you don't wanna continue on pre-workout, you could always swap out the products. You can get Shakeology, see if you like it, and swap the flavor. You could get Shakeology, and if you like it, that's great. You can continue it, get the discount. If you hate it, we'll just cancel it. You still get the workouts for the year. You still get me. You still get my nutrition. You still get all that stuff. So just make sure you're sharing that and just meeting people where they are. And every day, if you don't know who you're inviting, or you're like, well, I haven't talked to that many people, just go start talking to people. I sit outside with the girls playing and I'm engaging. I'm going to profiles, I'm commenting on their pictures, I'm starting conversations. And it's not conversations about fitness or nutrition. It's just conversations. Hey, I saw your kid had a graduation party. How was it? Hey, I see you make bows at home. How'd you get into that? Like random conversations like that. So just make sure you're being genuine, and we're not selling things. Yes, we are technically selling things, but we want to make it that we're sharing value. And somebody who might not be interested, you want to share them a free recipe, or hey, we're doing a free week of workouts. Here's a workout to try. What type would be your favorite? And then you could always follow up with them later. But just adding that value and creating those friendships means a lot, because a lot of the people that I have sign up now are the people who said no to me, but we've still been talking, and then they're like, okay, I guess I'll jump in now. So you want to make sure they know who you are, they like you, and then they trust you. And that's, if you're sending out a bunch of share cards to people and they're not getting them, and they're not filling them out and finishing the process, that means that they're still unsure, or they don't have time, obviously, or there could be a ton of different things, but maybe they're scared to ask you a question. That's why it's important to also follow up with them and have that connection. Hey, I saw you didn't fill out your share card. Is there something, did you want to ask me a question? Is there any concerns that you have? So just, keep opening those doors and having those conversations, because if they're not ready, they're not ready. But if you're not, having that friendship with them, then it's harder for them to trust you. So make sure you're having that. And then as far as Instagram goes, make sure that your profile picture is you, your name is your Instagram. You can have a, fit or whatever it is. That's totally fine, but it's going to be easier for people to find you. So make sure your name is on there. And then you have a little description of what your goal is. Maybe helping, like mine is, helping busy moms virtually getting fit, or going from uncomfortable to comfortable, or easy home workouts, or whatever it is. So just make sure your bio is super clear so that they know what you're about. And just because you say your specific niche market or what your goal is, doesn't mean you're saying no to everybody else. It just means what you're focusing on. So I might be helping busy moms with, busy lifestyles, getting fit at home, but I can have Greg from Arkansas saying that he needs help with his fitness and I can help him too. So you're not saying no to everybody, but you're having that market that you're concentrating on. And then having your link tree at the bottom, which is different links. You could maybe have a link for your pre-workout or a link to your virtual boot camp or coaching sneak peek, like making sure that you have that so people have a place to go, because you can have a post saying a call to action, and then instead of saying, well, just message me or drop a comment below, you could say, go to my link tree, fill out my application, and I'll get back to you. And that way it's kind of more professional. They can fill out more answers, that you kind of get to know them better. And it also gives them an in too. It's like, hey, do you want my help? You want to join my groups? So please fill this out for me so I can get to know you better. And if they fill it out, that means they're interested, and it's like the next step. It's like, hey, this is my stuff, you're gonna give me your stuff, and we're gonna work together type thing. If you don't use that, that's totally fine. I did forums for a while, then I stopped doing them, and I just kind of have conversations, because sometimes when you wanna make sure if someone's interested, that you're not sending them paragraphs and paragraphs of, this is what you get, this is what it is, this is what it is, let's send you the link. It's literally, hey, you wanna join my groups? I'd love to send you some info. If they say yes, say, awesome, what's your email? And just so I get to know you better, what are you looking for? That way I can kind of see what would work best for you. Or do you struggle with nutrition on a scale of 1 to 10? Do you work out right now? Just kind of give me a little bit brief of description of what you're looking for. And then you could send to them, oh my God, that's amazing. You're looking for nutrition. We have 2 perfect nutrition programs you can go off of. We have a superfood shake, you replace your meal because you're so busy. And the programs vary so much that you have all year. You can pick and choose, and I'll help you pick and choose them. There's like so many different options. So just make sure you're meeting the person where they at again, okay? So that was pretty much the last thing, just making sure your profile is clear, crisp, you have pictures. You can kind of go back to the last like 9 pictures and see what you have there. Make sure you have a variety, maybe fitness, maybe nutrition, your family, something random, maybe about your dog or traveling or tips on skincare, like whatever your interests are. I recently just joined a company for hair and like beauty. So I'm posting about that a little bit more. So if anybody's interested in that type of stuff, and then you bring people in that way too, because maybe somebody's watching my stuff and they're interested in fitness, but then they see me talking about my hair and, you know, maybe skincare products, and they're interested in that. And you're just starting these conversations and helping people with what they need help with. Okay, you guys? So don't get scared. Don't get discouraged. Don't get overwhelmed with, I hate selling. I don't want to just say, don't spam me. I don't want to send cold messages. It's not about that. We are not about cold messaging people and randomly inviting them. Yes, we do randomly invite sometimes. People are watching your stories, they're commenting, you see them watching your stuff, then it's totally fine, because that means they're coming to your gym. They're watching your stuff. If they watch your stories, you can absolutely invite them. Hey, I saw you watching my stories of my workout. You know, are you interested in workouts at all? Something like that, okay? So just make sure that you're keeping that in the forefront of being genuine and helping people, rather than I have to sell something, I have to sell a challenge pack, okay? So just remember that. I hope you guys are having a great day. Remember, Cookies and Cream is coming out. Talk about that. New programs launching. That's gonna be amazing. And then just making sure you're showing up every day. You're doing your vital behaviors. You're reading your personal development book. You're going through all this stuff. You're checking into the challenge groups, making sure you're checking in on your clients, whether it's 1 client or 500 clients, checking in, seeing if they need help with anything, how their workouts are going. And then obviously doing your own stuff, workouts, Shakeology, nutrition, responding. People come to your post, they comment it, or they like it, or they leave a comment. Make sure you're going back to their profile, kind of reciprocating the love, and just really going through this. Just stay organized. I am gonna go live one of these days and go through a whole power hour of how I do my work, how I set up my times, and all that stuff. So just continue to do what you guys are doing. You guys are all amazing in here. You have so much potential. Do not let anything stand in your way. Keep feeling forward, and just put those limiting beliefs aside. I know that it's hard to post something sometimes, or you don't feel like super confident or secure, and that's exactly where I was, believe it or not. I know a lot of people think that, one, that I'm super outgoing, or that I have all this confidence or anything like that, and it really is about just being genuine. And whether you are in the best shape of your life or you have a lot of work to do on yourself, it does not matter. It's normal. You're human. We're all human. We have, you know, these things in life that we go through and we're not as confident as we want to be, or we're not where we want to be. And that's exactly what you should be sharing. You should be sharing those struggles. You should be sharing, hey, maybe I just became a coach. My goal is to lose 20 pounds and work on myself. And I want to run these groups and do this together in a community and see what we can do together. And that resonates and clicks with so many people, because there is a lot of people who are not where they want to be. And the obesity and everything going on in this world right now with COVID and just people falling off their fitness routines and mentally, it's like the best time to have community and have people come together and work on these goals. So if you are a coach and struggling with confidence in the beginning, make sure you're reading your personal development, get out of your own head, which is probably one of the best books out there. And just get that confidence. Just share your story, be genuine, and just understand and know that people relate to you. People relate to the struggle and the realness. Or if you're, struggling with your health journey, if you're struggling with your kids, if you're struggling with divorce, if you're struggling with losing your job, no matter what it is, people relate to that. So just share it, and just know that those hard posts are the ones that are going to bring people to you and know you and like you and understand you, and then want to sign up with you because they're going to trust you and say, hey, well, what are you doing? I saw that you struggled with this and now here you are today. Like, how did you get there? So just keep that in the back of your mind, because the struggles and the tough stories are the ones that are the most successful. So keep that in the back of your mind. Keep inviting, keep having conversations. You guys are all amazing. I hope you're having a great day. And I will come live sometime soon this week, or maybe next week after this weekend, and do a live power hour where we can sit together. I'll set a timer. If you guys are struggling with like how to do certain things, ask questions, and go from there. So cheers, drink your water. Make sure you guys are just doing all the things. You are all amazing anyway. You know what to do. So I'll see you guys here next time.